Manga-Waido.
My name is Kenya Watanabe. I'm an ordinary businessman. I married Ayuko, whom I'd been dating since college when I was 24 years old. We were blessed with 2 children and leading a happy life. But that day, the wheels of my life suddenly went haywire. Watch out! I got hit by a car after trying to save a woman who was walking beside me. When I woke up, I was in a hospital bed. Ouch! What is this? IV? Bandages? What the hell happened to me? I turned around, and my eyes met the nurses.
You're awake. You were in an accident in a coma for 2 days. I'll go get the doctor now.
My head was so foggy. I couldn't think at all. Sometime later, my wife Ayuko arrived with our kids. Ayuko! I'm sorry! I was in a car accident! You must have been surprised!
Yeah, I was very surprised. Very surprised.
I thought she was going to shed a tear of relief when she saw that I survived. But for some reason, she gave me a sour look. Why do you look so scary?
Nothing, but you're lucky you're not dead.
Both Koji and Yui seem to be in a state of depression. I'm sure it's a shock to hear that your father was in an accident. I thought they were afraid of seeing me wrapped in bandages, so I tried to sound cheerful. But in the end, neither of them smiled even once. And after leaving a change of clothes, they hurriedly left. When I thought about it, Ayuko has always been somewhat of a jealous type. If something had happened to the family's mainstay in defense of a woman she did not know, it was understandable that she would have been filled with anger. I convinced myself of this, and spent the rest of my stay in the hospital trying hard to get my life back to normal. When I called the company, they were all concerned, and told me to take it easy and get some rest. 2 days later, when Ayuko came to pick up the laundry, I timidly spoke to her. Are you mad at me? You looked scary the last time you were here too.
Not really. I just got depressed thinking about what's going to happen in the future.
I told them I was going to use my paid leave for work. The boss said he'd consider transferring me to a more comfortable department after I get out of the hospital. So I don't think you have to worry.
Are you serious? Do you really think you'll be able to live the same life as before? Oh my god, how did this happen?
Ayuko was clearly irritated.
Why did you save that woman?
I got angry at what she said, so I said it. Of course I feel sorry for ending up like this saving a stranger, but don't say it like that! I'm hurting too! I was honestly disappointed she was such an awful woman. After that, my wife came to see me a few times, but we hardly ever spoke. But when my arm was healed and the cast was removed, we had to talk. I can't move my hand. I can't grab anything. I'd lost my grip on my nerves from the accident. They say there's a chance I could get back to normal after rehab. I've already told the company about this.
I see.
Hey, look at me. I'm in shock too. Being left with this disability. Please, can you be a little nicer to me? I'll do my best.
If you want a kind word, why don't you talk to the woman you saved from the accident?
I couldn't believe my ears. I couldn't believe she was this kind of woman. What the hell is that? Don't tell me you're seriously jealous of the woman I saved. Stop it! I didn't save her with that intention! I pleaded sincerely, but Ayuko's attitude did not change. Why do I have to receive such a cold attitude when I was just trying to help someone? Where did the bright and lovely Ayuko go? Of course, if my hands don't work properly, my work will be affected. I understand that she's worried about the future, but we're a couple, aren't we? We've been helping each other through life. Why does she have to be so cold about it? I spent the rest of the night in bed crying. The day I was discharged from the hospital, when Ayuko came to pick me up, she was not smiling. When I went home, it was silent, and the kids didn't talk to me. The only relief was that my coworkers and bosses at work were supportive. Well, life happens. From now on, do what you can a little at a time. Yes, thank you. Please don't quit. I still have a lot to learn from you. Yeah, I know I'm going to give you trouble. But keep up the good work. operating the computer with my left hand, which I could still move, I took the initiative in finding work I could do. Thanks to everyone's concern, I managed to get myself back on track and felt like I had to keep a positive outlook on life. But still, the family was cold, and when I got home, my good mood from work would hit rock bottom. Ayuko didn't want to eat with me, so she put my portion on a separate table. Well, it helped that she prepared curry, stew, and rice bowls that were easy to eat without chopsticks, but hey, is your mother like that during the day?
What?
I don't know. I just thought she was acting cold.
Of course not. During the day, she's just as sweet as ever.
I see. So she's only cold to me. It's awful. I get hit by a car helping people, and she treats me like this. Don't you guys think it's terrible? I couldn't help but say something like that to the kids, but...
Are you serious? Dad, you're the one who's wrong.
What came back to me were such words. I was speechless at the unexpected turn of events. I'm at the end of my rope. I don't see the point in trying to be a good father to my children. If that's what you want, I'll... That night, after taking a bath, I spoke to Ayuko as if to grab her. Ayuko! Ayuko! I've reached my limit. If you, Koji, and Yuka keep acting cold towards me, I'll divorce you. I didn't do this because I wanted to. I was just trying to help people. If you give me the cold shoulder, I can't do it anymore. I'm divorcing you. I'm disappointed in you. If I bring up a divorce, even Ayuko would get impatient. That's what I thought. But Ayuko's eyes remained as cold as ever.
I see. A divorce, huh? Alright. Actually, I've already prepared it. I'm going to take alimony, so be prepared.
This woman... She's talking about alimony now? Huh? Are you insane? It's not my fault! And you want me to pay alimony? I'm not paying that!
I'm serious. If you get divorced, you have to pay alimony.
If you insist, we'll go to court. If you lose in court, you'll realize that it's your fault for being cold to your disabled husband. Prepare yourself! Ayuko sighed and headed for the shelves. She pulled out a thick envelope.
Do you really think you're not to blame? Do you think I don't know anything?
What do you mean?
You were having an affair with the person you saved, weren't you? You were run over on the way home from the hotel.
What? Cheating?
Here's the proof. Because of where you were run over, I got suspicious and went through your broken phone. I found this picture on the SD card. I tracked down your partner and I met with her yesterday. When I confronted her with the evidence, she admitted it.
When Ayuko turned the envelope upside down, what came out was a photo of me and the woman I had saved at the time in all our undisguised glory. There were also the line messages, hotel receipts, testimonies from the cheating partner, and even a recording of her apology. What is this? No, I remember. That's right, That day came back to me all at once. That's right. I was coming out of a hotel room with a woman with whom I was having an affair, and we were hit by a car. That was no stranger. It was Mika, the woman I had been seeing behind Ayuko's back.
I thought it was an act, but I guess you really did forget about the affair. Well, that doesn't mean I forgive you.
Wait, Ayuko, I'm sorry. I was wrong. I'll apologize. So
Let's get a divorce. I'm not a helper, and I don't want to be caring for the man who got into an accident after cheating. I've been holding out on the evidence until today, but I think I gathered enough, and you've remembered. We're done, right?
Wait, don't leave me! I can't move my right hand! I'm worried! Please, forgive me, Ayuko!
If you want someone to take care of you, why don't you have your partner take care of you? Okay then, let's discuss the rest through our lawyers.
After that, I apologized, but neither my wife nor my kids forgave me. I ended up getting divorced and paid alimony and child support. I sold my house and my parents' house to pay for it, but that forced me and my parents to live in a cheap, shabby apartment. Mika, the woman with whom I'd had an affair, was a business partner of mine, so it seems that some people at work were aware of it. After the divorce, a rumor spread at work that I'd been run over for defending the woman with whom I'd had an affair. It became difficult to stay, and I ended up resigning from my job. How did this happen? Damn it! After that, I couldn't get a new job and was in need of money. So I started investing with my severance pay. In just 6 months, I melted all my savings and lost all my money. My parents left me and went away, saying they couldn't take care of me anymore. Help me! I can't even pay my apartment rent! I'll end up on the streets!
I don't care. I told you not to contact me again. If you need help, why don't you just ask the person you're cheating on me with? Bye.
Ayuko refused to receive my calls. I got kicked out of my apartment, and I lost everything. I clutched at straws and called Mika, but she changed her number. What am I going to do now? Hey, someone, please help me!